Hey, how do you feel about distribution in filmmaking and the screen industries? It's a minefield. I hear so many stories about producers and production companies losing money, or filmmakers who are just not able to get their film distributed. It's a tricky part of the filmmaking business, but we are in a digital age and platforms are disrupting and democratizing the creative screen industries. We want to talk to you about distribution. Hello creatives, my name is Natalie Edward Isufu. I'm a creative entrepreneur, actor and producer, and I'm also the founder of multi-award nominated transition stage company, film and production and event company, and creative director of script writing events and competitions, Enter Stage Writing Amplified. Oh, and Bootcamp Media sponsors this video. Bootcamp Media is a multi-award winning iSearch and digital marketing agency, helping SME clients to achieve success online. The Bootcamp Media team can help fill in any gaps in your digital marketing strategy from SEO and social media marketing. What is film distribution? Film distribution is the process of making movies available for viewing by an audience. This is normally the task of professional film distributor who will determine the marketing strategy for the film, the media by which a film is to be exhibited or made available for viewing, and who may set the release date and other matters. The film may be exhibited directly to the public either through a movie theatre or television or personal home viewing, including DVD, video on demand, download, television programmes, through broadcast, syndication. For commercial projects, film distribution is usually accompanied by film promotion. What is the problem with traditional film distribution? The issue with traditional film distribution is the questions surrounding the filmmaker's rights and the way these companies can screw over creators within this process. An example of this is the case of Michael Daniel, who never received the money he was owed from Michael Cohen, owner of Phoenix Worldwide Entertainment. This distributor was in UK and the filmmaker was in the US. The distributor knew that the chances of the filmmaker taken into court in another country were slim to none, especially with the hefty legal fees in America. The filmmaker's lawyer advised him to let it go because the cost would be too much. To make things worse, Michael was suffering with stage 4 cancer, so with paying for his treatment while being scammed by this fake film distributor, in his heartbreaking video of the company, he claimed he felt the company was waiting for him to die to avoid paying him. Since this video was aired, more research has been done on so-called film distribution. Michael Cohen and many cases have been found of scamming through their companies through these articles. The articles present that Michael Cohen, who scammed these men seen in the previous video, is well known for making film and media companies and pretending to be a distributor and conning filmmakers out of money. Michael further has been caught approaching investors with film treatments, claiming he has A-list cast, gaining huge investments of tens of thousands, under the assumption that stars such as John Travolta are in these productions when they are not. This is just another form of scamming within the distribution sector. A Brighton film producer has been banned from being a company director after investors were conned out of more than $5 million. They were told that the money could fund a film called Henry V with an A-list cast. But Michael Cohen failed to account for many of the money and never made the film. Cohen set up a company called Wardlaw Productions, which has been shut down by court order. The recent press release presents that Michael has been disqualified for his actions. However, there are still many fraudsters out there within the industry. Film producer whose company raised $5 million from investors disqualified. Mr. Cohen was the sole director of Walford Ltd company, which raised money from members of the public who believed they were investing in the feature film, claimed it would have an A-list cast. The film was never made. The official receiver's investigation uncovered that the company set out to raise $2.5 million for the film Henry V, and despite raising over $5 million from private investors, little, if any, of the money was used for film production. Instead, over $3.4 million went into sales commissions and the remaining $1.6 million was paid to Mr. Cohen's other companies. $200,000 towards the purchase of a house without any security being taken. To make matters worse, almost half of his investors by value, the company did not keep records of who the investors were or how much they invested. Consequently, if the film had been made and had generated profits, records were held that would have been allowed to returns to be made. When it became clear that the film would not be made, the company was not in any position to repay the monies raised. The case of Michael Cohen presents the concerns within the industry around film distribution, how we can trust these people with our films, how can we know these people are genuine. Other concerns around film distribution stem from the film distribution agreement types, which is another element which can be confusing for creators and often lead to the filmmaker getting blindsided. With scammers such as Michael Cohen in the creative industry, filmmakers are now taking a stance against predatory film distributors, as they have begun to offer tips and share insights on how best to distribute your film while still keeping the film's rights and money that they are entitled to. An example of this is the Facebook group Protect Yourself from Predatory Film Distributors and Aggressors with over 4.5k members. This platform is a way for filmmakers to gain information on distribution and consider if their choices are safe, as filmmakers continue to battle against people like Michael Cohen in the fight to get their voices and production seen. There is another way you can distribute your film. Have you heard of Vuel? We have stumbled across this transforming distribution acquisition platform for film TV content. This platform is called Vuel. The founder, Ian McKee, saw the opportunity created by disruption in the entertainment industry and started Vuel. Vuel is the B2B for TV and film sports content rights marketplace. Vuel is transforming the 24 billion broadcasting content industry. Vuel is a leading global online content marketplace for premium film, TV, and content rights. The Vuel marketplace connects distributors and buyers of content worldwide, enabling content to be showcased instantly to buyers by a trusted global community, reaching new audiences and new markets in 24/7. It's a cost-effective solution for buyers and sellers to go from content discovery deals in days rather than months. The Vuel platform sounds fantastic, so essentially Vuel is cutting out the middleman and cutting out the red tape. Can this digital marketplace give power back to the filmmaker and the content creator? Vuel says you can buy TV rights faster, better, and cheaper. So it's perfect if you're a new stream platform or broadcasting station trying to find new content, and excellent if you're an indie or production company trying to sell content. But the question is it free? Sellers, it's free to list, and for buyers, it's free to use. So filmmakers, production companies, and new streaming platforms, and even traditional mainstream broadcasting stations, this is an excellent opportunity to push your work or unearth hidden talent. Even though the creative industries can be challenging to succeed, Vuel is making life easier for the creative. Head over to our website at transitionstagecompany.com. We would love to know more about your experiences in distribution. And please follow, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next week, and stay curious.